This video we will discuss how rational exponents can be used to simplify radicals. Alright, so you see these four problems, and as you can see they all involve radicals, and you are just asked to simplify these. And I know some look pretty ugly, like number 4 got like big cube root, and inside the big cube root you got fourth root and so on. Alright, there really, unless the problem is really simple, there really is no simple one or even two rules on radicals that can simplify this. So what we're going to rely on heavily is how rational exponents can be used, and you hope you to appreciate more on the rational exponents, how they can help you to simplify these expressions. All right, so let's begin. Number 1, you see the problem. I'm going to rewrite this in a form where we have we are using the rational exponents. So inside the radical is x to the 6, y to the second power, and the whole thing is to the 8th root. So that is now equivalent in that form. All right, and one of the rules of exponent, we will multiply that 1/8 to the two exponents inside, then that will become x to the 6 over 8, y to the 2 over 8. All right, and each fraction or fractional exponent can be simplified, so that will be 3 over 4th and y to the 1 over 4th. Right, just simple reducing fractions. And now we see that this whole thing can be written as x cubed times y whole thing to the 1/4 power. So now we are able to write this as a fourth root of x cubed times y. All right, so see, I hope you appreciate again how rational exponent can help you to reduce down to this. All right, okay, number 2 problem. Now we got multiple radicals, and this 3 here, this is index of radical. Okay, so that signifies cube root of x squared. Okay, so let's rewrite this in a form where we have the whole thing is a square root, so I'm going to have a big parentheses with half power, and inside the radical, well, let's just go one at a time. That is this. So let me now rewrite inside the parentheses. That should be 2/3. Okay, and again, by simple rule of exponent, we are going to multiply, and of course the 2's will cancel out. That will leave us as x to the half power, which is simply nothing more than square root. Okay, again, the instruction says to write the answer in radical form, so make sure you write this and don't stop here. Don't stop here. Okay, make sure you go on and write the answer as a square root of x. Okay, then let's go ahead and oops, you know what I just saw? I'm sorry. This is yeah, that should be 1/3. 2/3 times 1/2 reduces to 1/3, so that should be then the cube root of x. All right, sorry about that. Okay, then let's go to number 3. Okay, number 3 problem. Again, we got two separate radicals. So let me write this as x to the 2/3 power times x to the 1/2 power. Okay, and I hope you realize that here we need to add the exponent 2/3 plus 1/2. That's one of the rules of the exponent. Okay, so when this happens, with 2/3 plus 1/2 is going to be 4/6 plus 3/6, which will give us 7/6. All right, and x raised to 7/6 is going to be 6 root of x to the 7th. Okay, now this can be reduced as x times 6 root of x. Okay, now here we haven't so far quite yet learned to reduce, so if you stop here on this particular problem, I'll probably accept it. But then if the problem states makes to simplify completely, then you got to have that last row. Okay. All right, and the last problem probably is the messiest one. Okay, we may need a lot of space. Okay, again, let me rewrite this as whole thing to the 1/3 power, since we have a big cube root. And let me just rewrite what's in the parentheses, and that's the radicand of the big radical. Okay, then that is going to be x, well, I don't need 1, but I'll write it here, to the first power, and x to the 1/4 power, and whole thing is to the 1/3 power. Okay, and let me take care of what's in the parentheses. It should be 1 minus 1/4. That's one of the rules of the exponents. And of course, 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. Okay, and what's going to happen here is we're going to multiply the exponent, and multiplying should give us 3/4 times 1/3. 3 is cancelled out, leaving me 1/4, and that is just 4th root of x. That should be the final result. Look how pretty the answer turns out. Really ugly and nice.